Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. I can't actually see it on here. Oh, now they've literally just finished. Can we get past this without getting all hung up? Yes, we can. Right, one thing that I do want to do is I want to drive out across this field a little bit. And we've got 3,000 litres of seed and 200 litres of fertilizer. So I want to go and I want to select that one. And then I want to press I to unload it. So a little tiny bit there that we've unloaded. It's not a massive amount. And then we can drag this one back over to the dealership. We sell this one off. And then we'll get a different one that has the ability to go and plant everything, and it's going to be slightly easier to drag around as well. I was thinking about getting the big bud, and I did think that that was the way forward with this, but for now we'll go with a slightly smaller one that we can drag around the map easier. But if it works, if it's got a faster work speed, it's going to make life a bit better for us. So I may also see if I can tweak the speed at which this tractor can work, because it only does 50k. Although, actually, I suppose if we've got something that's doing 40k planting across the field, that's probably going to be alright. So I'm going to go with that one there. 213,000. So if I repaint costs 29,000. That's 213. 29, so 30 on there would be 43. Yes, 45. So we get 2,000 back. And 1,110, I can't quite afford that. So I'll sell the cart there. I now have 250,000. This one, the Paralink hose, 252,000. I will do that. 319, so there's a few thousand extra on there. Paint for 1,000. Yeah, it's about the same. Sell that one. Yes. I now have a cool €500,000, which is not too shabby. That's not too shabby. I do want to get the new seeder that I was looking at, so I need to decide which of these. Now, I kind of like the idea of one of these. It's big, it's cumbersome, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get round, but it's also going to be slightly easier than the one we got at the moment. I don't want to do this one here. This is only 8 meters wide. Right, this is not actually very big at all. There's bigger ones than that, like, no. It's not that way. Oh, that's 6 meters. I thought that was 9 meters for some reason. And then we've also got this one over here, the Hartzenbichler. That one is... what do we... So that's 18 meters wide as well. So the question is, which 18-meter beastie do I want? We go with the Borjolt. That's actually the one that we were using previously. So I'm leaning towards that one quite heavily. Except that Borjolt one there is not one that we had. So we've got an 8-meter one that we can use, which I want it bigger than 18 meters. 18 is not enough. So we go here. This one will plant everything. This one will also plant everything, but it goes faster. And I feel that this might actually be the beast that we want, but yes, it says edited by Stevie. Stevie does need the credit for that, but I might just go and find that one and tweak it a bit before I buy it. So I'm just going to park up here for a moment. And I may make a couple of alterations to some of these things here. Let's go and just check on our work in the field. This one is now done. We need to go and pick this lot up. That's actually going to be fairly simple. So I'm just going to start that one up again. Right there. It does take a little bit for it to lower down, which is good because that's how we're able to keep everything neat and tidy here. If I just go and have a look at the actual map, we should be able to look here. We go back by one growth. There is only literally one tiny spot right there that has been missed. Every other single little tiny inch of this field has been collected, which is fantastic. It's all been cut, every single bit of it. I'm really impressed with that. Right, I'm going to fold this one up. I think this is the one that struggled a bit with folding. If you try and fold it wrong. Okay, That didn't actually work out quite as well as I was hoping. Love the fact that the beeper is on. I'm running it backwards and the beeper is on as well. That's brilliant. Right, let's just chuck you over there a minute. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, what an absolutely fabulous little detail. That has really, really pleased me, that has. The fact that the beeper comes on when you pick the machine up and physically carry it backwards. The beeper comes on for you. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm finished with the mower for a minute. So I'm going to put the mower away in the shed. I know it's highly unorthodox, me putting something away in the shed. It's really not what you're used to at all, but we're going to do it. We need to start putting things away in the shed. Let's clean that one off as well. Right, you're done. We're finished with you for a minute. Let's go to this one here. Let's clean that one off. I'm not putting that one away in the shed because I'm lazy. Let's clean the tractor. And I want to go and get the Tardis. So we need to pick up the silage, and then we can bring it back and we can decide where we're going to put our fermenter type machiney doodah thingy. I've got 6,000 litres of silage additive in this tank at the moment. Now, the quickest way for us to get to this field of ours is down here and straight across this bit. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do. This bit here doesn't actually have a ditch. There's only one ditch just there. And if you hit it just right, we can go across it. Okay, so we'll start this one up. And as you can see, I have widenated it a little bit further than it was before. And widenate is actually the technical term. Now, I'm not sure. I thought I made it a bit wider than this. It should have updated. Let me... I need to have a look in here a minute. No, I don't want that one. I want to go in here, and I want to go to load of wagons. There, forage wagon, right there. And we've got... It's not that agromet one. It's the Tardis thing that we're using. Not that one either. There, right. So we've got... Oh, I've got two Tardis cats. It's that one, 2,000 cubic meters. And I don't own that one. And then this one here, I do own. Have I altered the wrong one? Why have I got two of these? There shouldn't be two of them. I'm stumped at the moment as to why I've got to... There's... That one... These look identical. So I've clearly got two separate mods here. That one is owned. This one is not. I have a feeling that this is the one that I've actually altered. I decided to just do a very, very quick test by going and getting another one out of the shop, which was the other one, the one that I don't currently have. So I just want to do a very quick test to see. This is the one that I went and altered. I altered the wrong one. Right. Test complete. So what we're going to do is... I'm going to go into here a minute. Going to go to our leased machinery, which is this forage wagon right here. And I'm just going to return that one, because I spent a little bit on getting that one. And then I'm going to go here. So this one here, I don't want this one. Excuse me. What I'm actually going to want is to tip out the 55,000 litres that I've got in here. And so that's going to tip out there like that. And then I will pick that up with the other one. So I'm going to drive this back over to the dealership, and I'm going to get the other machine. And that is the one that we're going to use. Now, unfortunately, I've got 6,000 litres of silage additive in this one, and I don't think I can do anything about that. I'm just going to take a shortcut through here a minute. I don't think I can do anything about the 6,000 litres of silage additive that I've got in this tank. I think I'm going to have to keep that. I'm just going to have to sacrifice it and lose it. Now, it's not a great deal of money, but it's still money that I'd rather not be losing right now, because I've only got 500,000, and that's only because I've just gone and sold the huge great big seed drill, and I still need to go buy back a seed drill. I'm probably still not going to have enough money for it, so I still need to be buying something else. We've got a nice powerful tractor here, and this one does work nicely. It would be good if it went a bit faster, but this is doing all right at the moment. Right? This kind of does the things that we need it to do. So I'm going to bring you in here. It won't unload the silage additive, so I'm going to lose 6,000 litres of silage additive. I'm curious, though, if you fill up a thing with silage additive and then go and empty it, and then fill it up again and empty it, like, does it keep adding the 5% each time and giving you more and more and more? It would actually be pretty cool if it did that. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay, so forage wagons. We want to go to the Tardis loader forage wagon, and it's that one and not that one. This is the one that we own currently. This one here is the one that I altered to be even wider than the one that we've got. We want it to go at maximum speed, which is 47 kilometers an hour. Yes, we want the silage additive tank. I don't know how big that one is. It should be 10,000 litres, I think. I'm going to leave this one the same colours that we had previously. So all I did was I changed the wheels to pink, and I left the other colours as the Tardis colour because, well, it's the Tardis. So that's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to buy that one at 57,800 euros, which is not actually too bad. And then this one here, we can bring that one in over there. And it's time to say fairly well to this one. Tardis loader, that's 43,000. We'll just do the repair work there. That's getting us an extra few hundreds on that one. Fantastic. Jump in. And yes, we did lose 6,000 litres of silage additive. So I will go back in here and go to pallets, and there's the silage there. Bond silage additive, 60 litres, and I had 6,000 litres. Is there a bigger thing? Did I buy it maybe as a silage additive barrel? Oh, I bought barrels, didn't I? Right. Let's buy some barrels of this stuff. 1, 2. This is what I did last time, wasn't it? 3 and 4, like that. Oh, I remember now, because I was quite impressed with these, because the way they unloaded. You lost 1 barrel each time. Like, it did have a reasonable visual with it as you unloaded them. Now, I can't actually remember. I don't know if this one's got 10,000 litre tank on it. Yes, it does. Right, that's good. It'd be a bit embarrassing if it didn't. Right, so we start loading that one up. Yeah, see, and it drops the barrels off each time as it does it, which I thought was actually a really cool little feature of this mod. And once it's the last one, then the pallet just disappears. There, that's fantastic. So let me just get these other 3 loaded in here, and then we can drive back down to the field, and we can use the proper Tardis loader. Alrighty then. As one thing that I did forget to do, I'm back doing more recording now, I've altered the speed that this one does deliveries, and I have altered the speed that that one tips its stuff out. So we're not going to be hanging around and waiting for absolutely ages now, which is really, really good. That is actually something that we want. I think, hang on, you know, I don't need to go all the way down over there. I can just quickly check here. So the cows, we desperately need to get some food in for them. The chickens have got all the food that they could possibly need. The one thing that I didn't do, which I was going to do, and then I forgot all about, was just check the numbers on some of these. Now, I do like the drying fermenter thing, but I actually quite like the idea of having this little old barn and using that one to do all of our silage and hay as well. If we can have this one doing both of them, that would be absolutely fantastic. So we've got this bit over here, which does the mixed feed and forage and everything already. So I was actually kind of thinking that it'd be quite cool if we could plonk another one over here right next to our mansion, because it was pointed out that this is not really appropriate for going next to a multi-million-dollar mansion, and, well, you know, it doesn't seem right having this animal feed station out there all on its own like that, right beside our mansion. So, rather than having that there, all on its own, right outside our €1 million mansion, we're going to add in this one as well. So I'm going to plonk this one down here. That one's going to go right there. And then I'm going to just very quickly I'm just going to use the same thing that I've been doing everywhere else. I'm just going to put down a whole load more tarmac down here rather than... You know what, actually, we're going to concrete this, because... You know, farms generally, everything is concreted. So we're gonna concrete around this one. Let's make that a little bit bigger there. Okay, so this one here is gonna be concreted. I'm gonna put concrete down just around it in an area like this, around the feed intake. Concrete is a lot more durable than tarmac, so you generally wouldn't tarmac surfaces in a farm anyway. It would be something that you would use concrete for. I have put down lots of concrete over time. We'll just do a little bit there like that, and then I'm just going to do like a little bit out the front there. I don't want to do too much over on that side. I am going to put more over here because this is where the delivery is going to be coming in. They go into there to... Well, they tip out there and then they load up in there. So in order to be able to load up in there, we're going to kind of want to have an area here that we can get to. So we want to go in around there like that. And then all of this needs to be concreted over as well, because this is like the hardcore heavy-duty area that we're going to want for it. So this all got to be paved over like that. And then in order to get rid of this little bit down here, you do actually need to put in a few plants. It just gets rid of that. And then if I go back to the painting section and let's not go quite so crazy. Let's do that. Like that, and then, you know, I'll just bring all of this out to here, and I'm going to tidy up this edge down through here like that. And yeah, if you're pouring concrete, you're going to have a fairly tidy edge to it. So we'll have an edge like that, and then this edge will come over here. I won't do the rest of it. Like, we're not going to do the whole yard as concrete. That would be really expensive. It's cheaper to put tarmac down than it is concrete. So we will just put down this bit here like that. There we go. Piece off the corner. There, now we have our new hay fermenter. So hopefully this is actually going to work. I need to go in here and I need to... Wow. Okay, we've got all kinds. We've got total mixed ration in here. We've got 1,500 hay, silage, and 1,000 straw, and that gives us 4,000. Option 2 is just hay and silage. Option 3 is also including the mineral feed. I have been told that mineral feed doesn't actually do anything at all for the mixture in any way. It's purely a flavor thing. We're doing that anyway, so that's fine. We can make mineral feed with lime. We can make mineral feed with stone. Not really sure the animals are going to appreciate that, but there we go. We've got a solid fertilizer we can make with lime and digestate, and that makes 100. I actually quite like that ratio. That seems to be pretty good, a reduction down. Adding in a little bit of lime as well. Digestate liquid fertilizer. That's pretty cool. Lime is stone and water mixed together, and then we get the lime coming out. I quite like that, except we don't have stones on this map, so we won't really be using that. And then we've got corn into seed, barley into seed, and wheat into seed, and then... silage and water gives silage and digestate. That's actually really cool. So we get a source of digestate from here. Grass and water gives the same. And then you've got plain straw into silage. That's a definite no. That's a cheaty one. seems a bit odd, me complaining about a cheaty one in here. But no, I don't want straw being turned to silage. It doesn't feel right to me. Not in the spirit of what we're doing here, turning straw. It's like turning lead into gold. I don't really want that one occurring on this playthrough. So the chaff into silage is fine, hay into silage, and we've got grass into silage as well. Very, very disappointingly, oh, yes, we do. Grass into hay. And it only does 204. I mean, I guess we can scale that up a little bit if we want to. And then we've got water here we can go and buy in if we want to. And we've got the outgoing products. So I'm going to want silage. Silage is what we're after. So we want grass silage being made this time. We do need to get as much of this being made as possible. So I'm just going to activate that one now. So that one will start up. That's got materials missing right now. The other thing that I was going to do was I was going to get a new seed drill so that we can start doing some stuff with this one. And that's the one thing that I forgot to go and do some modifications for different machinery with, which, my bad. I did say I was going to go and do that, and then I didn't. I don't remember what I was going to plant. I do remember that I was going to put sugar beet in that field there. It was going to be a great big field of sugar beet. I think I was going to do sunflowers in those too. So I'm going to need a planter for that. Now, I did think about this, and there is one little modification that I have done, and purely because I thought this would be really funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the standard planter right here, and I'm going to lease this bad boy. It does cost me $17,500 to lease it, okay? And I'm also going to lease this one as well. Yep, okay, lease that one there. Right, so we will use this tractor here, and because this tractor does have the power that we need in order to be able to pull that seed drill around. It didn't have any issues with it previously. So the first one was the standard one, the second one was the one that I modified. So we go here to the standard one right here. I've got no seed down here. I'm going to need to get some and load it up, but we're not going to worry about that. That's not the purpose of this little exercise right here. All I want to do is I want to bring that one out there. And now we need to unfold it. Now, if you remember, this one is one of those mods that is made very realistically. And when I was looking through the coding in the XML file for this, I can tell you that the person that made this mod really, really put a lot of time and a lot of care into making sure this thing worked properly. Everything works properly. It's got an unbelievable amount of code for one single seed drill mod. It's really impressive the amount of work that the person has done into making this mod. So overall, I am really, really impressed with this one. I think it is absolutely amazing. And he's done everything. There's so much attention to detail on this. The speed, you can see, like, it is a slow process unfolding it. Everything on this one is realistic. Everything is scaled down. He's taken a lot of time to build the model, and all of these different bits, there's moving parts on there. He's got code written in for every single coulter all the way through. A lot of them don't do it like that. This one has got so much attention to detail all the way through it. It is absolutely amazing. So I really do want to sing the praises of the creator of this mod. It's the biggest seed drill that John Deere make. It's currently advertised on their website, I believe he said, for about $500,000. So we've got this one now, is all folded out and it's ready to go like that. It does take quite a while to get that thing set up and ready to roll. It's not a small task to go and do that. So that's all I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you that bit, and then I want to go into here and I want to go into the leased machinery. I want to go to that one and I want to return it. There we go. Right, huge amount of attention to detail went into that. That was absolutely amazing. There's a lot of work gone into that, and I am really, really impressed with it. It is just an impressive machine all round. I really am impressed with it. I really do think that it is worth singing the praises of the person that made this mod. It really is. There is one thing I wanted to look at a minute. Planters. Were there options on this thing? Wheel setup, working speed. I may have altered the working speed and then forgot to actually include the extra working speed. Tanks, standard, refuge plus tank. Refuge plus and liquid fertilizer. Front liquid fertilizer. I don't know what a refuge plus is, whether that's extra fertilizer. So I kind of want to use this seed drill for doing the planting, but at the same time, I don't really want to. So the first modification I made was I increased the working speed so that it's not a realistic one. It's a bit more entertaining, and we can get the job done a bit quicker. But then the other thing I did was this. I'm never going to get tired of that. Oh, I think you'll all agree that that's a time-saving device we've got right there. Oh, I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. So I decided I wanted to go and do that. The 345,000 that we've got here is actually the original price tag that this was released under in 2009. And that was the other bit that I remember seeing on there. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to lease because of the money that I've got at the moment. Maybe I'll just get some more money and buy this one anyway. And then sell it at the end of the season. Nah, we'll do it like this. So, I don't know what a Refuge Plus tank. I got Refuge Plus and liquid fertilizer. Front liquid fertilizer and then standard. So, I'm going to go with the Refuge Plus because well, actually, I'm assuming that is additional seed storage. Which is a bit of a shame. I want solid fertilizer. I don't think this one does solid fertilizer, though. If you have a look. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have an option for solid fertilizer. It's only liquid fertilizer, and I remember now that's what I didn't really like about it. It was a bit inconvenient because we had to mess around with it, but I kind of want to use this one because purely because of the speed that it folds and unfolds, mainly. Let's ignore that one for now. We'll leave that one. There's a couple of others here. The blue drive, we've got some other planters that have been edited by Stevie. This one, again, I think, though... Oh, no, this one's solid fertilizer. That's a bit more like it. I want a solid fertilizer. So I've got that one there, does 26. This one does 26k. This one does 17. So it's not really fast, and that was the other thing that I was... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.